Happening right now at 11, enhanced efforts by MPD and district leaders to get a handle on these violent teen takeovers all across the city. Thanks for joining us on the news at 11. I'm Larry Miller. More earlier this morning, we saw teens causing chaos in Northwest Washington. Our Alexis Wainwright has a look at how these recent incidents are impacting businesses and the different solutions now being proposed.
Video WUSA 9 captured Saturday morning showed yet another violent teen takeover, this time in Northwest D.C. at the corner of 14th and U Street. The disturbing images show several people being assaulted in the middle of the intersection.
I think it's imperative that we hunker down and we start educating our children on the perils that come with the behavior that we're showing.
Baba Harshan says he was out there walking with his daughter when things turned violent.
There was a lot of children out. I think truancy needs to do a better job on the curfew.
The incident happened around 12:30 a.m. In a statement to WUSA 9, D.C. police said the teenagers were involved in, quote, disorderly behavior. Video from our team showed something more serious. 6 teens were stopped for violating D.C. curfew law. 2 of them were from D.C., 3 from Montgomery County, and 1 from Prince George's County. 2 were arrested for carrying a pistol without a license.
You need to have crowd control because, you know, businesses need to operate and families need to be safe.
It impacts all of our businesses.
Nate Long owns 2 locations of District Alley Bar. He says the chaos has turned away customers from his U Street location. And another problem?
They've been out here standing on cars and stuff before the whole Navy Yard thing. And they know that nothing's going to happen to them because their age is going to save them.
Now, to combat these teen takeovers, the Wharf has imposed a curfew, meaning unaccompanied teenagers are not allowed in this location from 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. The curfew ends Tuesday, but could be extended.
It's not like you can just say a curfew is going to stop all crime. That makes no sense.
This isn't a reasonable or fair response to punish all kids for the actions of some.
As far as other solutions,
I think a better response is coming up with more third places that don't cost money.
There can be more youth programs to keep them busy, put some money in their pocket, i.e. what I'm wearing. It's funny that y'all interviewing me with this sweater on because this is what helped save my life. Mayor Barry creating a program allowing me to have some money in my pocket at the age of 13.
Now, another alternative to this problem we're seeing is this event happening right here behind me with DC Department of Parks and Recreation that allows teens to come together to party and play games with supervision. Now, not many kids here right now, but we can tell you that we have been told that at least 1,700 kids typically come to events like this. Now, they are having another event just like this to, again, bring kids out, happening on Sunday. Alexis Wainwright, WUSA 9.
Well, this weekend, a Navy Yard resident is taking it upon herself to try and calm recent violence in her neighborhood by creating a tighter bond with her fellow residents. Our John Duran walked with her this afternoon and tells us that she hopes that she can be a helpful resource for residents and business owners who are concerned. He continues our coverage.
Friday night saw an increased police presence in Navy Yard after a chaotic teen takeover last weekend resulted in 3 arrests. One woman I spoke to is taking a different approach in preventing something like that from happening again.
I'm trying to make a difference in Navy Yard here.
No, thank you so much. Appreciate what you're doing. Chi-Chi Williams is pounding the pavement to better her neighborhood.
So I wanted to know if I could leave a flyer here for the
You
neighbors.
have multiple flyers? Because I
Yes.
like to put them there and there.
The lifelong Washingtonian and 5-year resident of Navy Yard is attempting to build a tighter bond with her neighbors, organizing several community walks throughout the long weekend and letting local businesses in on the effort.
So I'm doing some walks today, tomorrow, and Monday. But just talk to them and let them know what are their ideas for the community, what concerns that they have, and I'll be able to take that information to the ANC and provide that to them to see if we could come up with some solutions, some fast solutions.
Last weekend, D.C. police arrested 3 teens after reports of robbery and fights.
We've seen groups of juveniles causing disturbances, damaging property, jumping on tables in restaurants, causing affrays and fighting in public spaces, and even engaging in violent behavior.
As a parent of an 18-year-old, it hurts my heart to see kids performing those acts and to fight and disrespect the police officers as well as the community. So that right there just made me just be like, look, it's time to stand up.
And take another step towards a safer neighborhood.
Yeah, I'm ready to get Navy Yard back on track.
We're all about building DC back. That's our motto.
In D.C., John Duran, WUSA 9.